Good morning. I just made my breakfast and I know I'm still in my pajamas and my hair is crazy, but now that I'm like 15 weeks pregnant, I get hungry like pretty much immediately upon opening my eyes in the morning. So Hank is saying good morning. Good morning, Hank. This guy, he sleeps so soundly all night and then wakes up in the morning and he just wants to play. But yeah, anyways, so I basically get up, think about food, and have to make myself breakfast right away. So that's what I did, and I made some, here, I'll show you. So I have some cinnamon raisin cereal with oat milk, a banana, a slice of vegan banana bread from Trader Joe's, and then I just have some ginger, turmeric tea, and some normal water. It's a very carby breakfast, but that's what my body's been craving in the morning. I've really been wanting just like plain old cereal with oat milk or almond milk, and I don't know if it's because that's what I used to eat as a kid, so that's like a childhood favorite for me, and maybe I'm having a childhood craving. But yeah, I've been eating cereal a lot, and there's no shame in that. So today I don't have any, oh my gosh, Hank is just squeaking up a storm over here. Trying to talk to my camera, Hank. Trying to talk to my camera. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Not my leg. That's my leg. Today I just have some errands to run and a few things, personal projects that I want to do. Chris and I need to finish Christmas shopping, and then we also need to film a video for our other channel, which is a music channel. So we're filming a video for that and going to the farmer's market and gotta do some laundry and, you know, just some normal grown-up stuff. If you didn't know already, I am currently 15 and a half weeks pregnant, almost 16 weeks pregnant. By the time you see this on Friday, I will be 16 weeks pregnant. But yeah, so I'm very much in the beginning of the second trimester, and it's actually kind of nice because my appetite has been coming back, as mentioned with the needing to eat breakfast right away in the morning, and I just feel more energy in general, so that's great. But yeah, I want to talk more about like how my first trimester went and, you know, what I was eating for that, because I did get the morning sickness / all day sickness and thankfully never threw up, but I pretty much just hated all foods throughout that time. And yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with that and kind of what it's morphed into now that I'm in the second trimester. So I'll probably get into that a little bit later in the day when Hank is not squeaking his toy. All right, I'll check in with you later. Hello again. It is now lunchtime and I'm ready to eat again. I'm having this leftover pasta that I made last night. It's like lentil, I don't know, some kind of spaghetti noodles that's made out of lentils. And then I put a can of tomatoes and I baked some zucchini and some Gardein chicken and added that. And then I just topped it with some vegan Parmesan that I made, which is basically just nutritional yeast and cashews and garlic salt. Blend it up. That's it. It tastes like Parmesan cheese. And then I'm also having a cucumber and this hummus, which is one of my favorite hummuses. We get it at our farmer's market, and I'm obsessed with it. So get it as often as I can, and yeah, it's the best hummus ever. I'm gonna eat that, and I'll be right back. This is Chris's lunch if you're interested. His massive salad. He loves giant salads. What's in your salad today?
I got some tofu, I got some vegan cheese, some broccoli, kale, olives, hummus. We got some olives and hummus from the local farmer's market. Feeling good about the protein content.
Woo! Hank's checking out a cucumber that fell on the floor. He's not interested. I'm still eating my lunch, but I wanted to talk a little bit about pregnancy and what it's been like so far for me. So right now I'm 15 and a half weeks, and I'm really grateful to have my appetite back and my energy back, and I'm feeling a lot better. But the first trimester, I know some people have it a lot worse, so I don't want to complain too much, but for me it was mostly just the nausea and everything that probably kicked in for me around like week 6, and then started going away around like week 11, I think. And yeah, so basically those were like probably my roughest weeks. Nothing sounded good, all food smelled horrible. I don't know, I just had no desire to like eat anything. It's kind of a catch-22, because then if you don't eat and you let yourself get hungry, you get even more nauseous and you feel even more sick. So as much as I didn't want to eat, I still had to force myself to find a way to eat some things, and I obviously still wanted to make sure I was getting nutrition in my body. So I tried to get a little bit creative with what I was eating, and I found that, well, first of all, the only thing that wasn't a problem for me was fruit. I could eat as much fruit as I wanted, and that never made me feel sick. But to get veggies in, I would try to make green smoothies. That really helped. I would make like a smoothie with like blueberries and nut butter to mask the taste and make it thick, and then I would add in like kale and spinach and stuff like that, and make it like a sweet smoothie, but at least I'm getting some greens in that way. I was also drinking some of those suja drinks that are made out of just like pure veggies, but I would get the one that had like apple juice in it so that I could mask the taste with that. Let's see what else. Another thing I found that is if I just kept my veggies very bland, that I could kind of handle it. So I would just like fill up a bag with like plain cauliflower and like plain carrots, and just kind of snack on that throughout the day. Crackers, I know a lot of people say to eat crackers, but crackers actually didn't work that great for me, unless they were like, even the saltine crackers, which are like supposed to be pretty bland, I didn't really like those. Trying to think, what did I like? I would try to eat things like peanut butter pretzels, or like I would try to eat pasta, but just keep it pretty plain with just putting like maybe Earth Balance butter and salt on it. Oh yeah, and then to keep getting my protein, I would try to just drink some protein drinks. I'm probably gonna drink one today too, so I can show you guys the brand that I like, but I would just get like the vanilla flavor and keep it pretty bland and as like good tasting as possible, but I didn't want to overdo it with the sugar, so I would try to find protein drinks that didn't have too much sugar. So yeah, I would drink that. And then sometimes, I'm definitely more of the cook in our family, but I did make Chris cook for me a few times, just because like sometimes I could handle eating food, but I couldn't handle the smell of like actually going through the process of cooking it and like being around it. So I would have him make me like black bean, brown rice bowls, stuff like that, and then I would just like take a few bites, maybe take a break, take a few more bites, take a break, kind of do that. And yeah, thankfully it did start to get better eventually. But those were probably the main things that I was eating. I tried to eat nuts, just like really plain, like cashews or almonds or stuff like that, to get some more healthy fats and all of that good stuff in. So yeah, like I said, I'm just really grateful to have my appetite back and be able to like cook and eat again. I know it was hard for me like with making the videos during that time, because I really didn't want to like cook anything or be around food, but I hadn't announced that I was pregnant yet, so there was that kind of awkward transition where I was like, what am I gonna do for a video this week? But I figured it out, and here we are, and I'm eating food again. And now that I'm in the second trimester, I'm so grateful that my body feels better, and really the things that are different for me now are that I just wake up and I'm really hungry. I get hungry really fast now, so like I'll get hungry after like I just ate a meal like an hour or two later, and have to eat again, and that's like something I'm not used to, because a lot of times I would wake up in the morning and like not eat breakfast till like 11 a.m. So it's just like learning to take care of myself in a different way that I'm not used to, and making sure I like eat before I go work out, or I haven't really been working out. I've been more just like going on walks and hikes and stuff, but still I have to make sure like I eat a full meal before I like go on a long walk, because otherwise I'll start to feel faint or sick. But yeah, so just learning to do some things that my body isn't necessarily used to, but my needs are changing. But yeah, this is kind of a transition. I mean, I'm kind of in the stage where like my stomach's starting to pooch out, and I know that I'm gonna start growing bigger. So right now I'm just trying to like soak in all of my time still sleeping on my stomach and like being in comfortable positions while I can. The emotional stuff is seeming to get a little bit harder. I don't know if that's just because I'm like hormones are fluctuating, and well, I'm gonna be having a child, so that kind of, I don't know, it's a very existential thing. And it's like pregnancy goes by fast, and everybody says like life goes by fast, and that's true, but also like when you're in the moment with something, things go by really slow. So you have a lot of time to think and worry and like, you know, freak out about stuff. But I'm just trying to take it day by day, and yeah, that's it. That's my update for now, and I'm gonna finish my lunch and then do some more chores, errands, stuff with my hubby today, and I'm sure I'll be eating more soon, so I'll see you when that happens. Hello, it is later in the day now, and Chris and I just finished filming our other video for our music channel, so I'm just having a snack and wanted to show you what I was having. This is the protein drink I was talking about. Is my favorite brand, Evolve, and I like it because it has 20 grams of protein, only 5 grams of sugar, but it's still really tasty. And then I'm also having this pure fruit bar. It is pineapple and passion fruit. Now we're gonna go finish up our Christmas shopping and come home, and I'll probably be making dinner then. It's time for some dinner. So Chris and I went Christmas shopping, and then we got home kind of late, and I was like ravenously hungry, so I didn't have the energy to like set up my camera and film me like prepping all of this. So yeah, here it is. I just made it as fast as possible, and I tried to make something quick and easy. This is like one of my go-to really quick easy meals. It's basically just chickpeas, and then I throw in like whatever veggies I have around the house. Today I had zucchini, and then I had some kale, and then I add this cashmere curry sauce. This is the sauce that I add. It's really good, and it's so flavorful like on its own. It doesn't need any salt or anything added to it. So I really love this sauce, and such a quick meal. And then I literally just microwaved some Trader Joe's brown rice, and that's what we're gonna pour it over. So that is going to be dinner. Took me like 10 minutes to make it. I am so excited to eat this right now. My stomach was growling, and I am so hungry, and it looks so good. I know it's like so much food, but I'm a super hungry pregnant lady, and my husband is a hungry grown man, so we eat a lot. No judgment. We're gonna hang out, spend some time together tonight, and we're gonna watch Finding Nemo because we're kids at heart. And last night we watched Finding Dory because Chris had never seen it. So now we're gonna watch Finding Nemo and just relax and try to enjoy the night. And yeah, eat our food. I'm not sure if I should end this yet because honestly, I might get dessert later. So maybe I'll just leave it hanging and then say goodbye later. I also didn't mention that it's so cheap. It's like garbanzo beans. Beans and rice are like one of the cheapest things you can possibly eat. So everybody who says vegans eat expensive food. I mean, I guess the only thing that's like expensive about this meal is the sauce. Like, I buy that sauce pre-made, but it's like, I don't know, maybe it's like $4 for the sauce, but honestly, you could make the sauce yourself if you wanted to. It's like just tomatoes and spices. But yeah, I want the convenience, so I just buy it. But overall, really cheap meal option. Anything that's like based with beans and rice is gonna be cheap. And I know I used microwavable rice and beans from a can because I was just looking for convenience tonight, but it's even cheaper if you cook your own beans and make your own rice. So my point is there's literally no reason at all not to make this, so try it and let me know what you think.